sports as we get set to bring you well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in at the point. Harden against Middleton. Outside for George. A three from Leonard. Beyond the arc. And there's Paul George. On the assist from Leonard. George has got a pair of... threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
And here's George. After Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Here's Harden. A beautiful reverse layup.
Harden's so good at getting the shot he wants and making tough shots when he has to. Great agility.
Lillard attacking to the inside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Lillard finds Giannis.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
And sometimes it's simply a matter of effort. Tucker outworking people in transition.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on George. Floats one up. Back to Lillard. He feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Now, here is George. He has 6. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for titles.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Leonard hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the
From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this is Lillard's bread and butter. He's always ready to pull from that range.
Lillard against Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez. One-on-one here. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on George, 3-pointer Lillard, and play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Lillard throws it down.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Harden against Lillard. Zubats with the screen for Harden. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the rejection by Leonard.
An elite defender. Leonard is terrific at going after the block.
Pass to George. Zubats a screen on Middleton. Nobody near George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Middleton for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Three-pointer. George finds Tucker. Back to George. In the corner. Harden hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 9.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some hate.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Here's Beasley. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Boy, such a dangerous threat in transition. I mean, once Beasley gets a step on the defense, goodbye.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report. Zubats a screen on Middleton. From deep, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Harden sets the pick for George. Passes it to Zubats. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Lopez, a screen on George. Takes the 3. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Lopez.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Harden kicks to Leonard. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Harden with the stop.
one of the game's best drivers without question. James Harden loves to shift gears, change of pace, slow, fast, intermediate speed, and then use that body of his to shield the ball. Nightmare defending.
Bucks passing it around. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Lopez, no up.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
On the wing, Harden, covered by Lillard. Outside Leonard, pass to George. Zubac, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Great open look there. George has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Clippers.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Leonard against Giannis. Leonard kicks it to Tucker. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 15.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Leonard against Giannis. Middleton on the wing. Lopez passes to Lillard. Lopez a screen. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Zubac. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Harden. And the Clippers miss again. Leonard with the steal. George with the screen on Antetokounmpo. A three ball. And it's George missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime. We'll start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
Well, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The backcourt pair will be Westbrook and Mann. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Powell. And it's Coffee in at the 4 slot. Bucks trail by 12. Crowder the pass to Portis. Crowder kicks to Connaughton. The kick out to Crowder. There's the pass to Beauchamp. For 3, Portis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Pass to Beauchamp. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside Westbrook. Going inside. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Here's Connaughton, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
To the wing on the left. Tice with a screen on Beverly. Fires from deep. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beverly against Westbrook. Now here's Beverly. Guarded closely. Back to Portis. Another shot. Passes to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Portis adding insult to injury. We'll have a chance for one more.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 12. Westbrook passes to Coffey. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Crowder. Here's Portis. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Tice with a screen on Beverly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Bucks trail by 15. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Westbrook against Beverly. Back to Portis. 4 on the clock. Here's Crowder driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Russell Westbrook.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Clippers leading by 13. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Tice. Tice with a screen on Crowder. Coffey passes to Tice. Here's Coffey driving inside. Good work there as it goes. And the Clippers lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Assisted by
Slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Tice with a screen on Crowder. And there's the pass to Tice. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 13. The second effort. And Portis finishes inside. Portis has got 7.
Excellent positioning by Portis, setting himself up to save that play.
Tice with a screen on Connaughton. Here's man, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Daniel Tice. P.J. Tucker comes in for Amir Coffey. Leonard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And James Harden has subbed in for Russell Westbrook. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
Here's Lillard. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Yes, that goes in.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And there. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center position.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Down low. And to Kumbo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
George dishes to Leonard. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George double team. Wide open look here for Zubac. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Lopez kicks to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And the rejection by Zubac. And here's George for 3. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 20. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Zubac a screen on Lillard. Harden the pass to Tucker. Leonard looking over the floor. George against Lopez. And George with the stuff.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George dishes to Tucker. Beasley against Harden. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Pass to Tucker. Clippers moving the ball around. Tucker a screen. Here's Harden. Harden with his stuff.
I like seeing Harden score in tight spots. I mean, creating well for himself when the shot clock is winding down. Great poise.
Lopez, no luck. On offense, here are the Clippers. Big stretch here going 10-2. And Leonard has it in the corner. Harden outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Lopez outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
3 points.
Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Lillard. The shot's good. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
Harden is a guy that seeks out contact, and he's really adept at finishing through it. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Harden kicks to George. Here's Tucker. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 31.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
You know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from. There's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
George sets a screen for Leonard. Outside for George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Middleton outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. No good there.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Coming up. Great to have you with us. And Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. All the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Grayson Allen is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Doris with all the star power on this Clippers team. It's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
B.A., wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously, necessary on the one hand. Boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix calls timeout. Durant, he's checked in for Allen. And so here's Phoenix. Booker surveying the floor. There's the 3. Here's Bol. Pass to Nurkic. Goes back up. And he nails the jumper.
Yeah, when Nurkic is healthy, he's a difference maker for his team.
Zubac with a screen on Beal. George passes to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
George against Booker. Shoots over George. Booker no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Tucker with a screen on Durant. Leonard with the ball. Guarded down by Bol. He buries it from 3.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Zubac. Outside Harden. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. And this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
Booker against George. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Outside Durant. They need this. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
DJ Tucker, first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And the free throw, no good.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success, because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Durant with a screen on George. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. It's a 5-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Zubac with a screen on Booker. Harden with it. Nurkic picks him up. Harden can't hit.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Zubac.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Zubac with a screen on Nurkic. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Zubac. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Zubac with a screen on Booker. The drive by Harden. Tucker finds Leonard. 4-3. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 6.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Pass to Durant. Great D that time from Zubac. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Phoenix calls timeout.
One shot.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive Team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career. And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Beal's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. George's shot is good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Back to Booker. Durant with a screen on Leonard. Booker on the take. Banked it in off the glass.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Tucker with a screen on Durant. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Yusuf Nurkic. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Booker in at the point. Nurkic finds Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the corner, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And some were saying with the rise of the three ball, everyone is playing the same. Do you feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A., I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
George outside to the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Booker puts up a deep three. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
How about that? Impressive, impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Harden drives in.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First team foul. At the line for your...
That's good from Harden.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
On the take, Durant for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 8.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
For three, George buries it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Outside Durant. Low block shot. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Leonard with a screen on Beal. Leonard outside. Driving in. Pass to Zubac. Here's Tucker. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is super. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
2 minutes remaining.
And he commits the intentional foul.
2 minutes. Foul Clippers. Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Booker on the wing. George defending. Beal outside. Pass to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. It's George with the drive. Here's Zubac. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
And Zubac drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Both free throws good from Booker. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Harden with a screen on Beal. It's George with the drive. Pass to Zubac. Here's Harden, hounded by Beal. This one for 3. And that one's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
To the paint. Here's Durant. Denied by Leonard. George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Phoenix calls timeout. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Durant with a screen on George. Outside Durant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tucker with a screen on Booker. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside Durant. Will it go? And that's not going to go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Westbrook and Mann make up the backcourt. Amir Coffey out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Tice showing off his touch right in that restricted area. Doing work, Daniel Tice.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. O'Neal, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Durant. Lee, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Gordon in for Booker. And here's Gordon from the arc. The rebound by Mann. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. 6 to shoot. Little passes to Bowl. Tice with the defensive effort. Here's Powell. Pass to Tice. Here's Coffey. The 3. Bowl grabs the board.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Gordon, the pass to Bowl. From the arc. Nails it from 3. Bowl's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Suns making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Off target at the rim. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Tice outside, launches a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. It's Little on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. Little passes to Eubanks. That shot missing. Tice with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. That one falls. Mann's got his first points of the game.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Tice outside, jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. In transition, here come the Suns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
LA foul. Terrence Mann. First personal
Here's Gordon.
Second team foul.
1:56 left in the third quarter here. Down low. Powell with a steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And the basket is good.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Westbrook against Gordon. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Mann.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Yep, count it.
Well, Westbrook has these floaters down to a science. He gets it over the defense right in time.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. .114 left in the third quarter. Booker against George. From deep three-point land. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to George. Back to Tucker. George with it. Four on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Outside Booker for three. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. And James Harden pulls it down. George left side. Got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bol out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Beal in at the 2.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Harden deep three-point land from beyond the arc and then some.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Durant's shot is off. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Nice shot by George.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Out to Beal. Back to Booker. For three, Durant. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Zubac finds George. There's the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
George against Booker. Outside Durant. Pass to Beal. Back to Durant. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Kevin Durant doing Kevin Durant things. Not only scoring, but doing it in an efficient manner.
George a screen on Booker. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Durant. Outside for Harden. Over Beal. Right side Tucker. There's the triple. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a
2
performance.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's George on the wing. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Booker for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
George against Beal. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Inside. Here's Durant. Second shot opportunity. The Clippers grab the miss. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harden can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And George with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
On the wing, Durant. Over Leonard. Durant with another miss. Booker against George. Tucker with a screen on Booker. George with it from deep. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it. We've got live NBA basketball headed. Well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. All the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Grayson Allen is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Pass to Nurkic. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by the Bucks.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
That one drops for him.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Booker surveying the floor, driving inside, and Booker with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Outside Booker, pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
That one goes in.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Lopez. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Booker against Middleton. Durant with a screen on Middleton. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You might have the size, but very few have the skill of Kevin Durant.
Up top, Lopez. Out to Lillard. The three is up. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Booker on the wing, defended by Lillard. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game. And one thing that makes Devin Booker so dangerous as a scorer, his ability to create for others, Richard.
Yeah, you have to respect his passing, which prevents the defense from loading up against him. In fact, coming into the league, some scouts liked him as a point guard. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Middleton against Booker. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Middleton passes to Lopez. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Booker against Middleton. Pass to Nurkic. Beal right side. Durant surveying the D. by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Now Lopez. Stolen by Booker. To the middle. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Beasley with it. Beal picks him up. Middleton from the outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Allen with a screen on Middleton. Here's Booker looking to win the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 11 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oh, it's good!
The buzzer, that is how you finish it.
Oh, showing some moxie. Nailing a huge Hail Mary.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, all the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. The shocker of the 2023 trade deadline. Kevin Durant moving to the Suns, RJ.
And then the shocker of the summer, adding Bradley Beal. Now they have a mean trio when you add him with KD and Brook. I'm a fan of front offices going for it. Put all your chips in the middle. Let's go get a title.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez with it. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.I., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
And the Suns making a change here. Bowles checked in. Now here's Booker. Fader on the way. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. It's good.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
There's a screen by Bol. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Giannis in to end.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside Durant. Bol, screen on Antetokounmpo to the paint. Lets it go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Bol.
Bol. 2 shots.
And Bol drops them both. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. Down low. Giannis with the jam.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Durant with a screen on Middleton. The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Brook Lopez, over the course of his career, has become an elite rim protector and also stretched his scoring beyond the arc. His teammate, Giannis Antetokounmpo, said, quote, he competes hard for his team, and he's a big part of who we are. We need him, offensively and defensively, to be great. Brian?
He's such a key player, Allie, no question. Thanks.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time, finding his teammate for the great look.
Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Booker against Lillard. Over to the wing. Here's Bowl. And a miss there on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're on the break. That's good from Bowl on the assist by Durant.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The Suns trailing. Durant with a screen on Middleton. For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bowl. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Beal against Beasley. Pass to Bowl. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Lopez. Lillard looking around. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Outside Booker. Got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Milwaukee up by it. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
We've got Patrick Beverly. Jay Crowder is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, coming off a Suns make. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Beverly. Up and over Gordon. Beverly shot off. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Lee, the pass to Bowl. Back to Lee. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the middle. Portis finds Crowder. Here's Beauchamp, covered by Little. Crowder with a screen. Here's Beauchamp. Yet to see a basket. And it's Crowder missing. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Lee. The 3 ball. Out to Gordon. Little, the screen. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Portis.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Out to the wing. He takes it in. Here's Beauchamp. Sinks it from distance. Beauchamp's got himself on the board with a three there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Little. To the inside. Oh, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Two shots.
That one's no good. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line of this one.
I like the decision to push it. He gives the D no time to recover.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bull, a screen on Beverly. Outside Bull. It's hauled in by Portis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
It'd be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Portis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Booker against Beverly. Booker, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Booker. Fires the three. And the Suns miss again. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Beverly outside. And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. All by himself. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Lots can be said about Bradley Beal's scoring, Grant, but there's more to his game than that.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the shooting is just the most eye-catching part. He also averages solid assist numbers and plays at a high effort level off ball or on defense. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Booker with it. Middleton covering. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
On the wing, Durant. There's a screen by Nurkic. Puts up a deep three. Outside for Booker. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Here's Lillard. Misses from short range. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead, leading by 10. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out, give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. All the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Grayson Allen is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And here's Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Booker off the bounce. The open shot, Nurkic. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Lillard against Booker. Oh, denied by Durant. They get it back. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Booker with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Outside for Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Lillard. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Durant with a screen on Middleton. Over to the left wing. Nurkic passes to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist from Allen.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Lillard. Here's Lopez. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On defense, the Suns. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. Inside. And Giannis with the dunk.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Middleton against Booker. Allen outside. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
For 3, Allen drops in the 3. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Lopez. Oh, they get a hand on it. Lillard outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Middleton with it. Durant covering. Lillard right side. Lopez, the screen on Booker to the paint. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Durant with a screen on Middleton. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. And that one drops.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 7. Drains the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Beasley. And here's Lopez. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. Back to Lillard. Shot on the wing. Off target. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
Clippers. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time.
And the Clippers starting five. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. Now here's Harden, a shake. Zubac, great positioning on the putback.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Here is Lillard. Lopez outside. Back to Lillard. The Clippers grab the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Leonard. It's stolen by Kumbo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
Here's Beauchamp, Paul George making his last shot. Lopez with the bucket.
How about the fact that Brook Lopez is now a three-point specialist? No surprise.
George looking around. Zubac, a screen on Middleton. The three from George. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 7.
And the strength of George on display that time.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Lopez. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
And Tucker's showing you he's still got the ability to get to the rim.
Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. George against Lillard. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. And what would have happened in free agency?
Tucker finds George. Clock is at 3. Shoots the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you want those 3 points back? Give it to Paul George.
Lillard against George. Giannis dunks it down. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Leonard sets a screen for George. Outside Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And that one, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
11 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's George. Pops in the layup for 2. George has got 12.
And what a masterful performance from PG tonight, looking like the all-NBA guy he is.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Goes back up. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks. L.A.'s gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. They get it back.
Ball entered from below the basket. LA ball.
Clippers leading by 3.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Lopez, a screen on George. Lillard attacking. And the rejection by Zubac.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Los Angeles has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Zubac with the screen for George. Pass to Zubac. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 6. Inside, Beauchamp, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Middleton against George. Pass to Tucker. Back to George. Zubats a screen on Middleton. The three from George. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Chris Middleton.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for LA, Paul George. At the line for 1.
That's good from George. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Hits it down to Middleton. There's the three. Rebounded by Tucker. Clippers leading by 9. Outside, George. And there's the drive. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, a great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient 3-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Connects from 3-point range.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA 3, and now that's where he's a threat.
And George kicks it to Tucker. 1:36 left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
1:30 left in the first half of basketball.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Lopez outside to the right side. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Yep, that one goes. Lillard's got 13 points.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Here's George. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick-and-roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The Clippers grab the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Harden with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. Stolen by Middleton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a huge enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him the star.
Clippers leading by 7. Leonard with a screen on Middleton. Zubats the pass to Leonard. George against Middleton. In the corner. Harden, 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. There. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Jay Crowder out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Beverly in at the 1. Crowder, a screen on Westbrook. The kick out to Crowder. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
And when you look at the veteran Jay Crowder, Brent, what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I think he's just accepted his role, Kevin, a high-energy guy who plays tough defense, and that's someone who's going to help you out, especially the way he can stretch the floor and occasionally knock down key threes.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Westbrook against Beverly. He takes it in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook.
I feel like Beverly plays sort of this out-of-control chaos game, and it gets the defense to get sloppy. They did so there.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Tice, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Beverly, and he converts the layup.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. The wide open look here for Highland. Off target from outside. To the inside. And Beverly kicks to Portis. Portis sets the pick for Crowder. And it's Beasley in the corner. Portis finds Beasley. Back to Portis. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Tice.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Into the lane. Rebounded by the Bucks. Crowder goes in. And Crowder aims it in.
You don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Passes it to Tice. Basket counts. Tice has got 5 points so far.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And Beverly kicks to Beasley. On the 3 off target. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Westbrook. Here's the pass to Coffey. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Tice against Beverly. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Beasley against Highland. Here's Mann. Second chance shot. Shoots over Connaughton. Here's Tice. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 7 points in the game.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And here they come. Pass to Mann from deep 3-point land. Beasley with the rebound. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Connaughton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Mann. And he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 9. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Portis sets the pick for Connaughton. He kicks it to Beasley. Back to Connaughton. Launches it. It's rebounded by Tice. Clippers leading by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Westbrook. The shot's good from Tice. Tice has got 9.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Right side, Portis for the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in at the point.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench, loving it from PG.
Lillard from outside gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Middleton dishes to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Harden up top. Covered by Lillard. Lopez with the block. And here we go. The fast break with Giannis. Lillard outside. Lopez, a screen on Harden. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Zubac the pass to George. Zubac with the screen for George. Kicks it to Leonard. Going inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And yes, it's good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside Leonard. Passes it to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Lillard with the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Middleton for 3. He is hauled in by Paul George.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
The pass to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Leonard with a screen on Middleton. George passes to Zubac. Here's Tucker. It is now to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Beauchamp. Now Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Harden scanning the floor. Zubac with it. Lillard picks him up. Zubac the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Lillard against George. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Passes it to Lopez. Inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And it's the Clippers' ball. 6-point game. George, that's a two-pointer. And too long on the shot.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's Beauchamp. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Leonard with no one around. No good. So it's the Clippers. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Everyone.
I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Well, the old cliche, sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in a point guard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Booker against George. Outside Durant. Driving in, and Durant with the big finish.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by Nurkic. And the Suns with possession. Booker, the pass to Durant. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
Harden, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Booker finds Nurkic. Back to Booker. Screen by Durant. On the wing, Durant from outside the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. George with it, guarded now by Bull. Nice shot by George.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Screen by Durant. Here's Booker. That one is off. Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. This Clippers squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars? Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Durant with a screen on George. George against Durant. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Zubac. Got a piece of it. Durant with a screen on Harden. Back to Durant. And here's Nurkic for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
George for 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 5 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Outside Durant. Driving to the basket. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Shot by Leonard, no good. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Durant with a screen on Tucker. Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. A nice shot by Zubac.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns with possession. Down by 12. And Booker, here we go. 2 points. That one goes.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to George. Now here's Zubac. Nurkic with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Booker, pass to Bowl, takes a three, knocks it down from distance.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
The drive by Harden. Out to Leonard. Harden with it. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top, leading by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Kevin Durant is out there with Bol. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Beal in at the 2. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Durant on the attack. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. Harden fires away from outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 now.
Oh, my goodness. From the next zip code, James Harden.
Durant with a screen on George. On the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented pairing.
We have B.A., and it's an interesting situation for the league, because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate. Boy, what focus. Little contact there. Paul George not deterred.
George against Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Durant owning the inside.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Leonard with a screen on Booker. Leonard outside. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Durant's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. George, a deep 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
For 3, Durant. Bowl against Tucker. Nurkic, a screen on Tucker. It's stolen by Leonard. George for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it. And that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Phoenix calls timeout.
Make some noise once again for your Suns.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now here's Booker. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer. Beal connects from downtown. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
George against Booker. Outside Durant. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
And George launches it from deep. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Three-point field goal.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Beal. Booker with a screen on Harden. Here's Beal. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Zubac with a screen on Beal. Three-pointer. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Durant with a screen on George. Pass to Durant. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Durant with a screen on George. 5 on the clock.
Boy, Zubac's giving you great effort defensively there.
Durant, no good. Harden, the open look. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Harden's got 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
20, the Clippers, 43.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Bones Highland out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. Now the Clippers with it. Highland with a screen on Gordon. Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Gordon attacking for three. Allen. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pure from three-point range.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Back to Gordon. Launches it. He buries it from three. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Highland looking for an opening. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Gordon down low, pounded by Westbrook. Inside, Little passes to Eubanks. Eubanks the screen. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Mann. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Highland, the pass to Coffey. Count that bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Booker against Westbrook. Booker, the pass to Bowl. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Fans, that was your Suns Breaker Dance Crew.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Parries it down low. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 1:44 left in the third. Here's Durant. He has 6. There's a screen by Nurkic. Looking to get back on track. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Beal with a screen on George. Beal outside. Back to Booker. With the floater. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Down low. Here's Zubac. Out to Leonard. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Good on the bucket.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
And Phoenix shooting the rock well at 46%. Durant with a screen on George. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 10.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
George, a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, this is a team that depends on Paul George to fill it up. Such a skilled, versatile scorer.
Bull, a screen on Harden. Outside Bull. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. 5 points in the game.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Boy, you talk about athleticism. How easy does PG make it look right there?
Beal against Harden. Beal goes in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
James Harden picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw's good.
Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
And Beal drops them both. And here's George. Shot from the inbound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
See, I don't think you could teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And so he makes both from the line. Good if it goes. And no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Bol. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Durant in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Outside Durant. There's the drive. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
On the wing, Harden. Booker defending. They set the pick. Leonard left side. Shot clock at 6. Tucker. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Count it. That's his 6th field goal and 12 tries.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul.
Team foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Harden against Booker. Pass to Tucker. Outside for Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Booker surveying the D. Outside Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Zubats, defended by Nurkic. George outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll, and Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Booker for 3, and the Suns get another 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Beal against George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Booker against Harden. Left side Durant. The shot off that time. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Leonard for three. Zubats with it. Nurkic picks him up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Harden misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
54 seconds left in the final quarter. Booker for three, sends it home from three-point land.
Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Kicks it to George. The three. Rebounded by Nurkic. And it's Nurkic with the ball for the Suns. Three-pointer, Beal, another three for Phoenix.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Booker no good. Outside Harden from deep three-point land. Missed it. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And these teams both pretty rugged on the boards, Clark. Could be some heavy lifting tonight.
I agree. I mean, you see a lot of teams these days go small in the front court. This is one category that I think favors those big bodies who can carve out the space and do damage in the paint. Let's lock into that tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Middleton in at the shooting guard position. Here's Booker, following the score by Milwaukee. Durant for three, knocks down the triple.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez. Lillard with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
In terms of players who've kept evolving, Clark, I mean, come on. How about Brook Lopez?
Well, Grant, I love the fact that he never stopped improving his game. He folded three-point shooting into his arsenal, and he also became a much more active and intimidating rim protector.
Here's Lillard. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Booker. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Going inside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Booker against Lillard. From deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the three off target.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Beal outside. Pass to Bull. Booker against Lillard. Back to Bull. And Portis comes to help. Outside Durant. Puts up a three. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Clark, in the 2023 playoffs, the Milwaukee Bucks got sent home in the first round.
And an 8-versus-1 seed upset. We all thought they were set to make a deep playoff run. But injuries, untimely as they were, and the Heat had other plans.
And the three-pointer goes. Durant's got 11.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, there's the alley. And Giannis with the dunk. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Outside Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Lopez for three. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Nurkic. No points yet. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Hey, get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker surveying the D. Another one falls for Phoenix. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Kicks it out to Middleton. Lillard left side. Second chance effort. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The Suns on top. They lead by 1. And will. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Bol. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in at the 1. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Nurkic against Lillard. Oh, got a piece of it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
3-pointer is up. Middleton.
Yeah, nice defensive effort there from Beal. As a leader, that's how you inspire the rest of your team. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Screen by Durant. Booker, the pass to Nurkic. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your days?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Devin Booker knows that fame comes with downsides. He said, quote, "I'm on the bigger stage, so there's going to be more haters. That's life. But every day I wake up grateful for the opportunity to play. Back from being the little kid who wanted to be in the NBA, I have never lost sight of that. That's what keeps me going." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Kicks it out to Middleton. Clock at 2 from behind the arc. Pass to Lillard. Lopez, his screen on Booker. Lillard got a good look. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside Booker. Bol, a screen on Middleton. Outside Bol. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail. Well, Clark, we know what Bobby Portis brings to the table. He loves the ball.
Yeah, he does, and he does it with a smile, with great passion and energy, and we do know that he'll give you double-digit points, and he'll stretch the floor with his three-point shooting. Pass to Durant.
To the inside. Here's Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
I like seeing Bowl be aggressive inside, not allowing physical defense to bother his shot.
Out left to the wing. Lopez for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. For three, here's Lillard. Free ball from Lillard.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Booker against Middleton. Booker, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Durant. KD gets a step. Outside for Booker. Pass to Nurkic. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And that one's good. Middleton.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
1:33 left in the first half of basketball. Booker against Middleton. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Portis with a screen on Booker. Pass to Portis. Now Lopez. Uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got 5. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Booker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him deliver. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Durant. Pass to Bowl. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Booker. Here's Nurkic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, we've got Damian Lillard. Bobby Portis out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Middleton in at the 2.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Out to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez passes to Portis. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Little. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Crowder with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And it's Connaughton. That time on the assist from Crowder. Connaughton's got his first points in this one.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Outside Little. Pass to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Connaughton passes to Beasley. Connaughton with a screen on Gordon. Connaughton outside to the paint. Here's Crowder. And the layup falls.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Gordon has got the ball here for Phoenix. 2-point game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the new leadership for the Suns is proving to be aggressive right from the jump. Within days of new ownership taking over, the blockbuster trade for Kevin Durant was executed. The luxury tax bill increased, but the message from the Suns' top brass was we're focused on winning and not money. Money follows success. B.A.?
No doubt about that. And with Beal in the mix, they are all in. Beasley for 3. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
This is how confident Beasley is. What a quick trigger finger off the catch for that jumper.
For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And a valuable piece in the rotation, Clark. Grayson Allen can really shoot it.
Love his accuracy from behind the arc. Very efficient in his offensive game. And when he keeps himself under control emotionally, which he's done much better and much more of as a pro, he's a really good player.
Pass to Little. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Shot to stop the run.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Connaughton. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Little, the screen. O'Neal on the wing. Down low. Here's Allen. Here's Eubanks. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Eubanks, he's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Crowder outside. There's the triple. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Connaughton with a screen on Gordon. And he lobs it up, and he goes in for the dunk.
And Beverly has tremendous speed, both in how he passes and shoots it. Tough to cover in the screen and roll.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Beverly, the pass to Crowder. Beal against Beasley. Pass to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. And here's Connaughton for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Nice hustle from Bol in transition. The big fella getting those feet up and down and able to finish in transition.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. They've got Bradley Beal. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Portis. Excellent D there from Booker.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Middleton outside. Out to Lillard. Wide open look. And that one hits the back iron.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Lopez, the screen on Booker. Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Booker against Middleton. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Left side Durant. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Pass to Nurkic. Outside Booker. To tie it up. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Trailing by 5. Durant with a screen on Middleton. Left side Booker for 3. Durant. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And down it goes. 2 points. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Portis outside. 4-3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 8 assists in the game. Nurkic finds Booker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Milwaukee has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Giannis with the jam.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Middleton against Booker. Outside Durant. Nurkic to screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him within single digits.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Portis with a screen on Booker. Lillard on the drive.
Blocking foul called on.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Durant with a screen on Middleton. Durant surveying the D. Nurkic passes to Durant. Back to Nurkic. Booker against Middleton. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
Booker against Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. And he's going for the oop here. And Giannis throws it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's good.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Hey, puts up a three. Can't hit that one. So we see the Bucks get the win here.
That's the end.
Boy, a nice. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie.